Hey, I'm Dylan. I'm here from the Pan Am Boxing Club. I'm one of the coaches. I'm here with Gil, fitness experience, full contact sports. I'm here to talk to you about using hand pads appropriately. To effectively use hand pads, the coach and fighter need to know where the punches go, what punches to throw, and when to throw them. And we're gonna cover all three today. We're gonna start with what punches go where. And as beginner boxers, an easy rule or an easy way to remember this is that punches will always cross over to your partner's other hand. As an example, we'll demonstrate through this. My partner's left jab will cross to my left hand. My partner, my boxer's right cross will cross over to my right hand. So again, the punches cross. Now we're going to move into what to throw, and it is the job of the coach to make sure that your boxer knows what they need to throw. Okay, and to do that, we're going to use a really simple number system. And again, some coaches have different numbers, but we keep it very simple. The jab, and I'll get Gil to line up towards me. The left jab is the 1. So when I call 1, my fighter knows what to throw. The right cross is the 2. So again, if I call 2, my fighter knows what to throw. Then we can start calling out basic combinations. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. And my fighter will give me the appropriate response based off of what numbers I've called. Okay, now that we've covered what punches go where, what to throw, we're gonna move into when to actually throw those punches. In order to do that, the fighter and the coach need to work together as a team, all right? As the coach, I will call the punch or punches. And again, we can use that number system, the 1, the 2, put them together for combinations. We can also just present a target, okay? And typically coaches use both. They use a number system and they present the targets either simultaneously or one after the other. So if I'll get my fighter here, Gil, to line up, I'm gonna call the punch, 1, but I'm not gonna give him the target so he knows not to throw. So if I give the target with the number 1, he then knows to throw. Same thing, we'll do a couple more, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. So my fighter has a moment to recognize what I've called before they throw it. We're gonna move into positioning your hands correctly. And what this is talking about is the coach. The coach needs to position the hands in a fashion that replicate the targets they want their boxer to hit. Okay, someone's head is not this wide, right? A head is a small target. Right, we know where it is, so we want to replicate that. So example, I'm going to use my fighter's punches to show this. The 1 will come to the head, 1. And again, I put it close to head level. I put it nearly in front of my face. Same with the 2. We're throwing all these punches to the head, 2. And you can see that. If we go combination, still to the head, 1, 2. I will position those hands very tightly as I can, while still allowing them to see and hit those targets. So let's do it again, 1, 2. Okay, if we want to go to the body, again, we replicate the target we're hitting. I could put it here, 2. Go 1. Again, we're looking for that body shot, and you can see that based off where I place my hands. As a beginner coach, there's a couple more things you want to consider to effectively use the hand pads. And the first sounds simple, but it can be a little bit complicated, and that is meeting the punches, adding resistance behind. I'm going to give you 2 examples. The first, so let's go, Gil, in your stance. This is no resistance. 1, 2. You can see it's not fun for the fighter, right? Even that short demonstration, it's not fun for the fighter. There's not a solid feeling. It's basically just throwing at air. What you want to do is meet those punches, and you'll see that here. 2, 2. And right away, you hear the difference, you feel it, and the fighter, if you ask them what felt better, no resistance or resistance, they're going to say resistance. That's just how it is. So you need to meet those punches, but you can't overextend. You can't do this. 2, 2. I'm punching, my fighter's not. Boxing is a very dynamic sport. That means that while you're doing this, in order to replicate the situations you're gonna find in the ring, to keep things as realistic as possible, you want to have your fighter moving. Fights don't take place in one spot, they take place throughout the ring. Constant movement, constant. So we're gonna demonstrate that here again. 1, good. 1, 2, good. And as the coach, I can just direct my fighter where I want them to move. 1, 2, 1. There we go. If I move towards them, they can move back. 1, 2. If I move back, they can close the distance. 1, 2. Good. Right on, Gil. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk to you about is using hand pads both as a tool to develop skills for boxing and as a tool to develop fitness for your boxers, or even just as a general fitness enthusiast. They're a great tool. For skill development, you may want to take things slower, and as the coach or partner, you may want to really focus on your partner doing everything perfectly or to the best of their ability. And if you're using it for fitness, right, if that's what you want to do, maybe you're just going to pick up the intensity. So that means getting your fighter to throw more punches in a row, or moving more, or a combination of those things. You can even get them just to throw less punches but more rapidly, so less time between exchanges. Again, it's completely up to you. It's a very versatile tool. If you know how to use them effectively, you're going to be able to do whatever you want with them. Thanks for checking out our video. We hope you found it helpful. Be sure to check out fullcontactsports.ca and panamboxing.com.